Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on. Totally inappropriate. Goddamn shoes. Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet. Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence show. Balance.
Shit, I'm getting
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the Waterhole with Rob Hedstrom, Bacon, and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here. The tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. This. You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑，喷水了。
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面儿
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. It's the Waterhole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds debt. Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted horse. 34 double H, right there. Haunted horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap, look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap!
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get Horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my god.
He just
Grandpa!
lost his mind.
Grandpa! Idiot. Alright.
Hi, Jim.
Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Our
hold on.
audience on
I'm
our
gonna be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Oh, well,
Yes.
good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did.
of God returns.
Sent mail inbox pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one, didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
82. All right.
Melody. Yeah. I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! little flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah! All right, it's the Waterhole, and it's Tuesday, and you never know who you're gonna get on this show. It's like Forrest Gump and a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So we do not have Ryan, but we do have Elizabeth.
What's
here.
up, everybody?
So, we'll take that picture down. We'll put you up there, and yeah, that's what we're doing. What is up?
Yeah, and you know why?
Because you can.
Yeah, well, that and this is the happiest I've been since the Super Bowl, because the only thing, I love football the most, but right behind football is the NCAA basketball tournament. I love it. I love it.
It's fun.
I don't pay any attention all season long, but once it gets to the conference tournaments and the brackets come out, I'm in. It's exciting.
You know what the cool thing about it is, fantasy football I'm really good at, so I'm usually do really well with it. I won this year, didn't I? Did I win? No.
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
I did win. I beat Matt. Okay, so I forgot because I lost in my other league.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, you won.
So I'm usually real good. The one thing about this, yeah, I did win. Oh shit! I haven't switched the buttons over yet.
And then I won my work pick'ems.
That's right. You made some money.
$300.
How much?
I got a little trophy.
Talked over you. How much?
I got a certificate, $300, and I got a little certificate at my desk.
Absolutely.
And won. They already said next year we're doing $50.
And what was it this year?
20.
So
and 50
next year. Oh wow, 2.5 times more money.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's down.
Like
I work with a bunch of gambling people. Everybody loves to gamble.
They like to gamble at your work.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the money. So the what I was pointing out, not trying to humble brag that I won my league and you won your work league on fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
But fantasy football does require some skill. You need to know and pay attention, whatever. March Madness.
Oh.
The people that win this thing are usually like, I picked the favorite colors of the teams, or I like the mascots, and that's what I picked, or I picked by, which cities were smaller towns than they
completely unpredictable.
Oh, shit, we haven't had a bot in a while.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Your move, creep.
What a bummer.
Liz, you bring the bots out.
Okay.
You bring the bots out. We got bots.
Nice.
They know you're here.
Nice. I'm gonna put that on my resume.
Can win, and what we're.
I'm gonna put that on my bio.
Liz
I bring the bots out.
Is hosting One Shiny Clone again. She's been doing this for years.
Years.
And if you want to join, there's no fee like Frank's where you have to come up with $20. Which do that too. If you're doing Frank's, also do this one. It's free. It's just for bragging purposes. And I'm trying to remember what your Twitter handle is. What's your Twitter account?
Me?
Liz. Yeah.
Liz in Falls City.
Liz in Falls City. So at Liz in Falls City.
All you have to do is click
X.
on the link and join.
And then it's pinned to the top of her profile. Click on the link and just join. You don't need a password to get in or whatever. Just join, pick your teams, and it's really fun.
I mean, it's not really mine. It belongs to the jungle, you know.
It's the jungle.
But yesterday work was crazy. Like we had this big St. Patrick's Day thing, and there was like a zillion green donuts from Krispy Kreme, and then dips, and so I just had because I was posting because I thought the green donuts looked like a science experiment, so I posted them on Twitter.
I didn't see that.
And then I looked, and then so a few minutes later, I went to go back, and there was a DM from Tyler, and he's like, Liz, check your Marco Polo. And so I go over to Marco Polo. There's like 4 polos from Tyler. Where are you? And I saw your green donuts, so I know you're there. I know you're around. And he was like, the brackets, and I was like, oh my God. So
there's your green donuts on the screen. So
yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, they were weird.
Michael Jackson wants to eat them. He's looking at those, going, "Dang, girl,
weird."
He wants.
They were weird.
Oops.
So yeah, everybody was so wired at work by like 9 a.m. Everybody had like,
better have my donuts.
Better have my donuts.
Jungle drops.
So
Tourette's.
Anyway, a little late, but I mean, to be real. Until Selection Sunday, nobody, really, and you still have until Thursday,
right?
I think the first game is at 11:15.
Your time, West Coast.
Correct.
You better pick early if you're West Coast.
Yeah. I would do it by tomorrow night.
Yeah, because
get your picks in.
Start at 9 a.m. here. What's cool is this. This will be I've only been I was just telling Liz about my new work schedule. I've been trying for the last 30 minutes to log into the Bracket Challenge group, and it won't let me. Grr. You know what's weird? I have 2 different accounts set up. One, it said, try back later, can't log in. So then I tried to log in with my other credentials, and it let me in, Bacon. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but it wouldn't let me log in with one of my emails.
Oh, by the way, who's in the chat? Let's say hi to everybody.
Bacon, Darren, Jay,
Bacon.
Humboldt, there was other. Gail's here. In fact,
hi, Gail.
Burn Dog's here. Said Liz, and Eric said, "Howdy, Liz. How do you do, Liz?"
Oh, Eric met up with Stucknut today. I saw at Buc-ee's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Liz,
exciting stuff.
Falls City. You don't live there. Where's that?
No, it's south of San Antonio. I don't live in Falls City. That's where I'm from.
Okay. Where do you live?
That's where I was.
South
and my
of
mom
San Antonio?
still lives there.
Where do you live, though?
I live in San Antonio, so I'm going to be going to the Final Four. I don't know if I'm going to any of the games, but I definitely go for the shenanigans.
So
as I sent you the videos I did, 5 years ago in 2018, when I had all the 4 teams, I had the fans do War of the Woodscopes, and I did videos of all 4 teams.
I remember that.
And it's still on Twitter. You have to go. I guess I could share it later. But that's the plan again. What is it? Where are we now? 7 years later, we're hosting again.
7.
People love San Antonio.
Did you hear you probably didn't hear last night. You weren't watching Stucknut. Stucknut Steve
I was
moving
asleep.
to San Antonio.
I heard.
Yeah, he's moving there. So.
I think he's been catching some interesting comments. I saw Johnny in Texas says there are no ranches in San Antonio.
There's no what?
No ranches, because he says he's moving to a ranch in San Antonio. And funny. Johnny in Texas JIT was like, there are no. Well, I mean, technically he's right. There's a lot outside of San Antonio.
Right.
And then he kind of, and then I said, stay off of. So he's going to be south, and so the Falls City is south, but I don't think he's going to be in that area. I think he's going to be more like in. My guess is Pleasanton or Poteet, but that's just a guess.
Huh.
It's just Texas is big. It's big.
It is big. It's the second largest state.
Yep.
Big, huge. Which brings up my story about me. I almost moved there. I got off the plane, and within 4 hours, I said I was. Now, this was Dallas.
Oh, I think I remember you saying that.
Yes, Dallas. Because my first wife wanted to move there because her parents and sister moved there. And so I got out, and I stayed with them, and I had a job interview, and I got off the plane, and within 4 hours, I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm not telling the in-laws that yet, but I'm like, there's no fucking way in hell, dude. You're moving here. It's too flat. Now, maybe San Antonio's not flat, but Dallas is
No,
flat.
it's worse.
It's
It's
worse?
It's like sunken. To me, I feel like it's flat and sunken. And it's just gotten so big. I'm moving as soon as my son graduates next year. His senior year is next year. I'm out. I'm out.
Where do you want to live?
Going north. I keep saying Montana. That's my dream.
That's my dream. My wife would never
Missoula,
move there.
Montana.
I've always wanted to move like Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, somewhere in there. But my wife's like, hell no, it's too cold. She's right.
I'll take it.
Okay,
yeah,
so hold on. Lauren says, does Bourne count? Bourne count as San Antonio Ranch? Boerne. Was that?
Oh, Bernie.
I don't know how to read.
Well, Bernie has ranches, but that's north. And he said, Steve said he's south. He's going south.
And then how big has San Antonio got recently?
It's huge. I don't know what the population is anymore. But I tell you what, all the immigrants are gone. All the migrants that were crime, lots of crime.
Oh shit! I don't have it plugged in.
They're gone.
I had the charger on. So, hey, Bergie, how are you doing? Whoops, I got my button.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's not racist, is it? There was a lot of crime. It was the crime one.
Liz, we post
criminals.
this when people say, "Oh, I like to have my sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on white bread." I'll play that.
You racist piece of shit.
Any reason to play that, we do. It doesn't mean you're racist. It just means we like to drop it. Now, it might mean you saying that might mean that. I don't know. I don't claim to know. I didn't even think that it garnered the no politics zone. It was a comment. It's changing. The demographics are changing.
All good.
There's
all
the
good.
politically correct way of saying the demographics are changing.
Okay, so
Eric says, I love brown rice.
You racist piece of shit.
Yes.
Well, my oldest son is half Hispanic. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. And anyway,
it's so good to see you
I
again.
play the Cindy button when she's here.
Well, I was telling you before the show started, and I wanted to save it. So I'm doing also a brackets group with my coworkers because we're a bunch of gambling degenerates. And even though I did win, anyway, the funniest thing, these people are dumb. You should see them trying to fill out the brackets.
Piece of shit.
Sorry.
They got so lost in the app, going up and down, scrolling up and down, and then they didn't know they had to go over to the right side to fill out the right side.
The brackets?
Yeah. So,
one of those people, oops.
Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Somebody that didn't know how to fill the brackets out and had to figure that out is going to win.
It's hilarious. Well, then that would be Melissa. Because she kept saying, okay, Liz, I'm done. And I said, did you get the confetti? No, I didn't get the confetti. And then you can go and everybody has 192 points available. I was like, Melissa, you only have 68 points available. You have to be at 192. She'd be like, oh, fuck. And she'd go back and do more. And she'd come back. Am I good? I'm like, no, you got to go back. And so we had to have somebody walk her through it,
Okay,
it's
so
funny.
Headstrom Bacon says, I keep trying to reset my password. Says email sent, no email. What the fuck? Are you sure? Are you when you log in the
What is he
username?
talking about?
He's talking about trying to get into your brackets.
But I saw his name in there.
We saw your name in there, Bacon.
I saw his name in there.
Maybe you were already registered. Maybe you're already in there. I don't know. Hey, Lauren, are you going to play Liz's clone challenge? I mean, technically, can you be a clone and be in the XR14? You're an honorary clone, Lauren. You need to fill out your brackets.
Maybe Bacon needs to create a whole new burner email and start all over from scratch. I don't know.
He says, I'm in there and I can't access that account. You know what? He is Canadian.
You racist piece of shit.
Maybe he didn't pay the tariff to join.
Ask him if he's doing it through the app or if he's doing it on a laptop.
Well, you can ask him. He can hear you.
Is he in here?
Yeah, he's in the chat. Yeah,
oh, but I mean,
I'm reading the chat. That's how I'm.
I'm not reading the chat.
Okay.
So, Bacon, are you doing it off of your laptop or are you in the app on your phone? So I don't know. That might make a difference.
I filled mine out with my laptop, but I
Yeah,
did have
I
problems
filled mine out, no problem. So
getting in with. Hold on, I'm trying to look at this thing now. That's what she said. All right. Oh shoot.
you should be able to get in and see Bacon's name there and see how many points he's
that's
got
why
left.
I'm trying to get in.
Okay.
That's what
she said.
That's what I said. I'm in the browser, he says. So that doesn't tell. Okay, so he's doing it from the browser, whether it's mobile or computer. Knowing Bacon, he's probably in his office on his. He's probably using an Apple, which is there's the problem. Get onto a PC. Bacon.
I have Apple.
So I see Headstrom Bacon. Yeah, but he has zero points remaining. So that means he's filled one out, but he has not picked teams. Same with East Bay Troy. He hasn't filled out his teams. Note to Gail, you only have a potential of 160, which means you're not finished, Gail. I hope you know that. You need to have 192. Oshkosh Tyler only has 48 potential, which means Oshkosh Tyler hasn't filled his out all the way.
He hasn't completed. You have to get the confetti. There will be confetti when you're done.
Yes. You know, last year, Liz, there were like 3 people that 12wood didn't fill his out. He had 0 points starting the thing. He had 0 because he forgot to fill it out.
Lef is in. Well, last time I checked, there were 15 people.
But not all of them have filled out their brackets. I'm just saying.
Maybe when is the first 4? Are those games happening today?
Tonight, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Bacon says, exactly. I'm trying to fill in my bracket. Yesterday I was on my tablet and it worked. Not working now.
Well, then go back to your tablet. Go where?
My guess
I don't
is
know.
he's already done that. That was going to be my question. Gail, you need to go back in and finish your brackets.
Yes.
You have not. If you only have potential of 160, that means you're missing. You haven't either filled it out all the way to the thing or you missed a corner or something. You need to go back in and. Yeah, Gail, it's because you haven't finished. You have to go in and finish.
That's what she said.
You've got it all the way to the championship game. It's possible you didn't fill out the championship game, and you've got to put in the score of who you think's going to win the championship.
You have to go all the way around. Like you got to go up,
once you get
down.
confetti, like Liz
you got to
says,
go to the right. You got to go to the left. Go up and down, up and down.
I'm guessing she hasn't she didn't pick the championship game. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
because that's worth a lot of points if you get the winner.
I want to say that last year Nooch won. I don't know why. It's just
I was.
It was either Nooch or like Golden Bake Warrior. It was one of them. One of them potheads.
Might have been Nooch.
I see. That's another thing. Yeah. See, last year a pothead won.
What is Liz talking about?
What the heck? Who said that?
Eric.
What the heck was that? There's another drop for you. Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Eric said that.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. All right. So.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then at work, we were talking about having a luncheon coming up, and we have a guy boss who's gay, and we were talking about making burgers, and he says,
piece of shit.
"Oh wait, never mind."
he says, and Danny, and he's a real serious guy. He says, and make sure that they're juicy. And somebody at my work said that's what she said, and we all just realized Danny was not happy.
He wasn't happy.
No, he was not happy about that.
Oh, yicky.
And it was hard not to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I was sitting there going, "Oh God!" I had to put my hand over my mouth and just.
Funny. So Bacon says, "I'm on." This is probably the most riveting show we've ever had. We're doing technical advice for Liz's thing.
Yeah, I had no idea it was going to turn it. Yeah, we're here to help.
It keeps
we're
saying
here to
we're
help.
having a problem that defaults to log in.
This is customer support. You've reached the customer support haunted horse show.
I had that problem with the first account I tried, and then I logged in with my second one and it let me. But
yeah, and then we're going to send you an invoice after the show. Okay, what did Bacon say?
Which one? Now he's saying I'm hijacking the show.
Okay, come on.
He says we're having a problem. That's what the thing says. When
he can join in
it says
and talk about it.
He has a link to if he wants. Come on, I sent he and Tyler a link, so they're welcome to come on. All right, while we're doing that, let's give some of the people that don't care.
I think you and Bacon do great shows. I love them.
That's what
y'all have a real good dynamic.
Gail likes. It's the drops. It's the drops.
Well, not
the
only
drops.
that, he calls you out. Like yesterday, I think you were going off on a tangent, and he made some comment
I need
like,
someone
"Oh,
to check me.
That's not in character."
I need
Horse?
someone to keep me in check. Otherwise,
Exactly.
I'll run
That's
all
why
over
I
the
love
place.
it. He's not afraid. He just
Yeah, right,
He just says,
right.
"Yeah."
Well, he's used to it because he has to check Pool Doc all the time.
Oh,
He's used to it. He's like the traffic cop of the internet shows. He's like, hold on there. Shut the hell up. Even Jim checks me. Where's my Jim check? Here's
Few thoughts there, Horse. This doesn't involve you. You're not involved in this conversation. Why are you injecting yourself into this conversation?
Sorry, Jim. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Han Horse, give Liv's my song. Gosh, Jay, you are worse than Burn Dog. And that's saying something, dude. You get on something and you just keep do it until I freaking get sick of hearing you.
like having a child.
Yes.
Hey, Haunted Horse,
This is
it's
like-
your friend Burn Dog. I want a button. Give me a button. I want a button. Hurry up and make a button for me. Come
Where's my
on.
button? Cindy's got a button. Liz has got
Dallas
a button.
sucks.
Liz got a
They,
button.
they do.
Even
It's gonna
Jay's
be-
got a
No,
button.
God!
Jay is here.
Dallas is going to be even worse next year.
Oh, right. Jerry Jones won't spend any money.
No.
He's cheap.
I saw Jamar Chase sign today, I guess a new contract with the Bengals.
That was yesterday.
So.
Yes.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah, the biggest contract for a non-quarterback. Yeah.
Next year's going to be fun.
By the way, Liz, the reason I won the fantasy football last year is you dropped him, and I picked his ass up.
I know.
And I beat you all over the head with
I'm
Jamar
never, ever. That was a huge mistake.
Chase.
Huge.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Jay wants. Listen.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to the audience. Jay sent me a song that he created with AI. Do you guys want to hear it or do you not want to hear it? I'll let the audience decide. Jay sent me a song. He
How
wants
long
me
is
to
it?
play it. He says annoying as Parody Larry. Come on, play my song. Play my song.
How long is it?
We can always rip it if it's horrible.
It's a
but
big deal for me.
it's probably like 3 minutes. I'm guessing most AI songs are in that 3-minute range. Wait, hold on. I don't want to start it yet. Let me read you the first chorus of lyrics and see if this makes it. So Frank shows up to help out. Frank says it's great. Here's the first verse lyrics. Whiskey strong, but her smile's smooth. Cards are flying, she's making her move. Life's a gamble, don't play it tame. She's the dealer in this game.
Okay.
So Frank wants it. Jay's saying 10 inches, whatever that means. You can't vote for your own song. Frank says play it, so Eric says play it.
Yeah.
Eric says song. Jay says Jerry Jones is Kmart Al Davis. That's funny. We're gonna play it. Screw it. I'll get.
Yeah.
You know what? If I just give him one thing, then I can say no for the next 3-4 months.
That's the story of my life with my kid.
Yeah,
You
right.
just got to give in. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This
You
is
just have to.
This is what's this? Late night. It's called Late Night Shenanigans. Gail wants to play
my.
it. All right, here we
Wait.
go.
Okay.
What?
Is this gonna get porn? Never mind. Let's go.
There's some suggestive lyrics, but it's
Okay.
not. Listen to you'll see the suggestive lyrics. I can see them.
Oh,
right now.
suggestive. I got it.
Yes, but not like F-bomb, 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 which I would expect from Jay. But all right, here we go. Here's Late Night Shenanigans by Jay in Humboldt.
Whiskey strong, but her smile smooth.
liquor in the front,
Whoa.
laughter in the air, poker in the rear, stakes on Lake Bear.
No.
Double down, baby, roll the dice. This night's a gamble, it's paradise. Liquor in the front, laughter in the air, poker in the rear, stakes on Lake Bear. Double down, baby, roll the dice.
No
This
more
night's
of
a
the poker in the
gamble,
rear.
it's paradise. This night's a gamble, it's paradise.
By the way, that's spelled liquor in the front with L-I-Q-U-O-R, not L-I-C-K.
Yeah, right.
H-E-R.
I'm so glad I have my earbuds in so my poor son didn't have to hear that.
Right?
He's very.
I mean,
Well, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever heard.
that's saying something.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
It is, yeah, there you go. All right.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, Jay.
He
You
got his
something.
wish.
Nick in Fort Wayne. Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the party,
Nick! I'm waiting
got
in the
his
room, no
wish.
video. Oh, okay, no video. That's fine. I don't have the video turned on. Oh.
It's funny that you had brought up gambling because that's what my son's into right now, and I'm just waiting for him to get busted at his school. He's gotten really into cards and he's in theater, so when they have downtime, they play a lot of poker, but no
for
money.
No money.
No.
Well, then that's
In the
not
rear?
gambling.
Candy.
In the rear.
No. Is that bacon?
What's up, pig?
So
It's
actually, I have
bacon.
breaking news.
Oh,
No.
wait. Breaking news.
Shit is about to get real.
I gotta change that.
HollywoodRejects.com has breaking news.
Yeah. So I was gonna play my breaking news thing, but it's not hooked up to the.
Ding ding ding
just
ding
yet.
ding ding ding
Yeah,
ding
I'll
ding
do
ding ding
it.
ding ding.
So what's happening is that I've got my password. I got everything in here. It's saying that. Hang on a second. Let me just get exactly.
Liz!
No.
Elizabeth!
Please stop! I can't take it. It's like I feel like my mother's in the next room.
So what the powers that be at play.ncaa.com are saying are requested action cannot be performed at this time.
That's
So
bullshit.
are you on the website or are you in the app?
I'm on the website.
So
I'm in the browser, so I'm on a laptop or on a PC or not.
because
a PC,
all the people that
desktop.
have downloaded the app on their phone have
Yeah.
had no problem. No problem.
Yeah. Well,
So
I had
maybe
no
download
problem.
the
I
app.
was it went right away last time, so I don't know what's going
So
on.
maybe you got a virus.
There's
I
no
don't know.
viruses on Apple. Come on.
I love Apple. I don't care what anybody says. I ride or die. Hey, Headstrom, I was wondering, bacon, are you Irish? What are you?
Am
I
I
was thinking about
Irish?
it I was thinking about it yesterday because it was St. Patrick's Day.
Headstrom's
I'm just
Swedish.
curious.
It's
Really?
Swedish.
I did
No.
not know that.
I know, but that's not my real name.
But that's very.
But you know that.
I do?
Yeah, you know that. You know the whole story.
Not
okay,
really.
Well, we're okay. Listen,
Off
we're gonna
air.
have we'll have a chat in Polo later
Okay.
on. Okay, and we'll
We'll go down the whole family tree.
Yeah. So
Okay, well-
it's actually more of a staircase, but we'll get into that too. No, my dad was born in Italy. My mom was born here in Canada. Her background is Scottish.
Oh.
So he's Italian.
I'm Polish.
Scottish, yeah.
Italian, Scottish. Oh, Italian. Abundanza! Sorry,
So,
that's from last
I'm
week.
surprised you didn't hear any parts of that song before, because there's that one song about. Oh yeah, there's the it's.
What do you mean parts of the song?
You know how
Didn't
like
Jay
a
make it?
bar or a tavern can be called an inn sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like so you've got the walk in,
Lorelei.
you know, the Lorelei, yeah, Lorelei Inn or whatever, yeah. Well, there's a song, and it's about a bar, and it's called Big Dicks, Halfway In.
Oh, God.
jeez.
You never heard that song before?
No.
You want me to
No.
sing it for you?
Sure.
Okay. Big dicks halfway in, big dicks halfway in. Red hot women and ice cold beer. dicker in the front and a poker in the rear.
How dare you? How dare you?
You never heard that before.
I've
Never.
never heard that. No.
Yeah. It's kinda
Never.
funny, isn't it?
And being in Texas, you would think
Yeah, it's a Texas thing, apparently.
it would have.
Right.
There you go. There's a first. I just sang on.
What did you say?
Exactly. Big
So your
Dicks
drops
halfway
aren't-
in.
your
That's
drops
the name
aren't
of the
here?
bar. It's
By the
called
way-
Big Dicks.
Is
Halfway
the
In.
Lorelei Inn? Is it actually an inn? Do they have rooms? You
No.
no. Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because
I've
you know
been there.
some of
Yeah, very cool place. Dave is Dave's a phenomenal guy. He's really cool. No, it worked. Okay.
I really want to go to Wisconsin. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah, Wisconsin's great. The people are nice. The food's great. You'll pack on the pounds. Now it's similar to when similar but different. When I went to Texas, I was in Houston back in 2019 for Smack Off 25, and I put on about 8 pounds in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would think that Houston. I would think that Wisconsin's way better than Houston. I'm just saying.
Quick.
I'm sorry?
Frank
I would
is
think
doing-
I would
Oh, go
enjoy
ahead.
Wisconsin way more than Houston.
Oh, Houston's big city problems. Yeah.
Big city
yeah,
issues.
and Houston is, and apparently for the last 10 years it's supposed to have done this, but apparently it's going to become number 3 as far as number 3 most populous city in America, and surpass Chicago eventually, because there was a time when I would say probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago maybe, that Houston was the fastest growing city in the United States, and then Las Vegas was bigger growing, and then whatever. So yeah, but it's a crazy city. They don't like to use their, whatever you call them, their indicators, their blinkers when they drive.
Crime.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's crime.
Lots of
Those
crazy people.
damn toll roads, man.
Ugh. I haven't been to
Okay.
Houston in a really long time, but Wisconsin, I have never seen anybody love their state more than Tyler loves the state of Wisconsin. I was watching the Steve Avery. This is what I do in the off season, is I rewatch freaking documentaries. So I rewatched the Stephen Avery, and so I hit up Tyler. I was like, hey, like, how far away was all this from where you're at? And Tyler, like on Polo, comes back with maps and all that.
They love it. I mean, it is they embrace
I love
it. I mean,
Tyler.
there's not a whole lot to do there. Let's face it. Okay, like especially in the winter. What do you do in the winter? You follow the Packers, and then you drink.
Drink beer,
and then you go spearfishing and ice fishing.
Cheese
and,
curds.
Cheese curds. There's not a whole lot to do there. It's beautiful in the summer. It's very similar to like Northern Ontario. In the like literally, you go to Wisconsin, and you would think that you were basically just out in the country where we live. Like we call it the county. You drive out where the farms are. You would think you were in Wisconsin. It's very similar. It's just,
I'm not used to
it was
snow.
cool.
I've never lived.
It's cold. It gets cold.
I would
It gets
love
cold.
it.
And they are like, we were even talking about this in Polo today. Like Tyler saying, this wave of snow is going across there, and he's like, yeah, it's coming across Green Bay. And he's like, and just so you guys know, if you haven't looked at a map, Bacon's further south than Green Bay is.
He's probably got Doppler up. He
loves
watching.
following he's
I
always
love
on
it.
I
love it.
Yeah, he's always on the computer.
I love
the
how
time.
he geeks out over stuff. I love it
Yeah,
because I do the
yeah,
same
it's good.
thing.
Yep. No, exactly. So it's very, very, very cool. And see, we couldn't say anything about this. It was part of the reason why we were having such trouble doing the Stuck Nut shows and things. Like Pool Doc was sick, I was away, then I had some family things going on, and then Steve was doing this thing with the ranch, but we couldn't say anything because nothing was etched in stone, and Steve didn't want to say anything. He didn't know if he was going to be moving or not, and everything. So, but he revealed it all last night. And I need to apologize to you because I wanted to promote the bracket challenge. Yes, because I wanted to promote the bracket challenge. I didn't do that. I didn't promote Horse's shows last night because we had a pretty cool audience, pretty good audience numbers wise, and I wanted to get all that stuff out there. And it was kind of hectic. So
I mean, I would have forgotten if it wasn't for Tyler, so no worries at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I hope you can get it all figured out. I'm sure you will. What happened to Horace? This is the
Yeah,
quietest.
he's just gone. Yeah. Hey, Bacon and Liz, call Gail and bring her in 867.
This is the quietest I've
play that.
ever not heard Horace in my life. Do you have a
I
sound
wonder
drop
if he'll
for
get.
crickets?
Wonder if he'll get flagged if I play this and then.
Do you have any sound drops for crickets? Where is he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the cricket sound drop. There he is. He's there. He's there.
There he is.
All right. Let me figure this out here.
There's another interesting thing happening on Twitter too. Stephen Crowtown is counting down yacht songs, and I have been following it, and we're finally down to the last two. Because first day of spring is Thursday.
Yacht songs.
Yeah, I had a really good
he's
conversation
down
with
to
him
the
about
last
it.
two.
Yeah, because he didn't know like the he didn't really know the full history of the whole yacht rock thing and who created the yacht rock term. It's very cool.
Nice.
There was a podcast with it, and there's an old YouTube because we did this all
You're a
on
man
the
of
Stucknut
knowledge.
forum. No, I just have a lot of useless information in my head. So back in 2005,
No, it's good.
they did the yacht rock
Shut up, dummy.
short films on YouTube, and it was really funny. It was really cool. And then these guys created a podcast. It was called Beyond Yacht Rock, and they were basically rating songs. People would say, okay, is this song how was this song rate on the yacht ski scale? So like stuff that was up there, like Loggins and Messina and Michael McDonald, Christopher Cross, that stuff was in like the upper 90s and whatever. And some stuff they're saying, oh, is this yacht rock? And they're like, no, that's not yacht rock. And it's a very cool podcast called Beyond Yacht Rock. And
Cool.
it went until about 2016, 2017, I think. And the guys that ran it, they're all very, very well versed in the television movie industry. Like some of them are PAs, production assistants, and some of them are site assistants, and some of them are actual producer. It's really cool. And I think they all met basically they all went to like Michigan State University or something. And it was very cool. It's a very, very cool background. And then you had these bands that were saying, oh, we're a yacht rock band and whatever. And they were stealing am I killing the show? They were stealing they were stealing the term. And then Sirius XM came up with their radio, channel, and it's like they never trademarked the thing, so they could have been making some bank on it, but no.
Horace wants to get to his bacon farts, which I guess was
Beyond it is another dimension.
not bacon, taco. Why did I say that?
No.
Bacon
Liz.
farts.
The
Bacon
taco,
farts.
the
That
taco
sounds good.
pickle.
Taco
Did you
pickle
say-
farts. The only reason that was
Come
in
on,
the
you
subject
said-
line is because we ate taco pickles last night.
Because
Yeah.
I was looking at
Seriously,
the
you
screen
said-
and I was looking at the word bacon.
You said bacon farts? What?
Bacon farts.
What's up,
Really? Bacon
Yeah.
farts. Okay, hang on. It's coming.
Oh, word.
Delicious.
There you go.
Hey,
Ah.
hey, you know what we should do, Bacon? We should do the Miami Vice songs countdown. Songs that were
Oh, yeah.
featured on
Yeah,
Miami
so-
Vice, and do a countdown to the greatest one, which I think we both know what it is.
Yeah, it's a given, but there are some really, really good ones there.
Because you're
And
thinking what I'm thinking,
there
right?
are, yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all Phil Collins, but that's probably the best episode too. The one where he played Phil the Shill.
Shut up,
At,
dummy.
season 2, I think it was episode 5
So
or something.
Great.
Go on
Yes.
Miami Vice Chronicles. That has so much information on it. It actually shows you what music was featured in the thing. Yeah.
Loved
So.
yeah.
All right.
Of course, I'm
so-
talking about In the Air Tonight. When
Yeah.
Crockett and
Okay, everybody,
Tubbs are driving.
welcome to the Liz and Bacon show.
Oh, they've
Thanks
been
for
talking in
joining
chat.
in.
They are-
We appreciate you, Sean. We'd like to bring in a guest. His name is Haunted Horse.
They are
Haunted Horse.
talking
What would you
about
like
you
to
in
say
chat.
on the Liz and Bacon show?
Well, he disappeared.
Because I told you I was going to
trying
hijack the show.
Promote Frank's brackets that he said in the thing an hour ago,
Okay.
And you guys, you wouldn't let me in. I'm just like, okay.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna let you do your thingy. And
Well, actually, wouldn't that be him that said that you wouldn't let me in? Unless, of course, she's wearing it. Never mind.
Okay.
oh,
Well,
she's
yeah.
wearing the whatever
Yeah.
they call it.
It's possible.
Yeah,
It's possible.
I would not be into
It
that.
happens.
There could be digital.
Digits.
Never mind.
Digits. Digits.
Yeah.
I said digits. All right, we're getting a little sassy.
Okay,
here.
so Frank also has a brackets
Yeah,
group.
his is $20.
Oh, okay.
Hey, $20 is $20.
So play both of them. All right, I'm just gonna go while you guys were having your little love fest. Not my words, the chat's words.
Hey.
Let's
Hey, it's
go over
mutual.
all-
I mean,
let's
you know,
see.
hey, we just happened to find something that we love, and yes, it was a Miami Vice and Yacht Rock Love
No,
Fest.
you guys
Don't-
are talking about other
Don't
shit.
even
Wait,
get me and
let me
Bacon
read the
started
chat.
about cooking.
This
Don't
is-
even get me and Bacon started about
This
cooking.
isn't me.
and
This is
food,
the chat.
'cause
Eric,
we'll-
are
we'll
we
go really off.
eavesdropping on Liz and Bacon's call? Hey, horse, take a break. Cindy, well, Green Bay,
See?
yeah. We's missing horse. That's funny, horse, because I was flipping you guys off with the emojis. Han and Horse went to bed. Can these two take this love
Yeah,
fest to DMs?
Yeah, isn't it past your bedtime there, Horse? I
You
believe
two
it's
are better than Haunted Horse anyway. So there's a Darren.
Yes, our next show will be
the.
our
Yep.
next show will be the cooking show. Remember when Alec Baldwin was on with those two women
Yeah,
on Saturday Night Live, and they were talking about we're gonna make these balls now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sweaty balls.
sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Gail
Yeah.
says,
So Liz,
"Can they
our
not
show,
see
is it going to
this?"
be
That
on the
was-
second or the third Wednesday of the month?
That was the middle fingers. Gail's like, can they not see this?
No, I'm not looking at the chat.
Gail likes the umbrella. She the
umbrella, yeah.
middle finger.
I can see
umbrella's
everything.
great.
I'm watching everything. I was watching them like circle with the Liz and
Shut up,
Bacon
dummy.
thing going, and yeah, go.
Strap on horse. No.
What?
No, that was Gail. That was no. 'cause
Gail.
Bacon was talking about
Crystal Gale,
Crystal Gale.
my favorite Gale ever. Next to Gale.
Did
This
she
Gale.
sing? Wait, Crystal Gale. Does she sing "Done It, Make My Brown Eyes Blue"? Or is that Ronstadt? Bacon would know.
No,
Yes.
that's it. It's Crystal Gale.
It is it Gale. I like that song.
It is.
She
It
had
is.
the hair all the way down.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
She did a duet with Eddie Rabbit, Just You and I think.
Yes, Eddie Rabbit. Yes.
Eddie
we're
Rabbit. My
talking.
favorite Eddie Rabbit song.
I love
is,
a rainy night. Yep.
Mine's. I have it right here. It's. Of course, I can't play it. What's my favorite? I like.
That's it. I love a rainy night.
Yeah, but that's not my favorite Eddie Rabbit song.
Oh.
I like the. Where is it?
It's like
This one.
It's like one chord. It's like two chords.
Bacon,
Somebody
are
can
you
play it.
playing
Driving
that?
my life away.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
What?
driving my life
I thought it was
away.
the song. I thought he pulled up the
I was-
song.
I pulled the guitar out.
Oh,
Wow.
she was answering. Okay, got it, Gail.
I love
Crystal
Conway
Gale.
Twitty too. Like
Yeah, I was never a fan.
we need to not delve into that because we'll go on a really big tangent.
Yeah.
Talking about old school music like that.
Well,
But
I
Crystal
mean-
Gale, she was related to Loretta Lynn, right?
Huh?
That I'm not sure of.
I'm pretty sure. Y'all can Google it.
I know Dionne Warwick was related to Whitney Houston.
That is correct.
Aunt.
Ding.
Ding. Jay
We don't
says
have a
my
ding?
wife calls me Rabid. Are you Eddie Rabid? Liz likes Conway Twitter. Conway Twitty?
That's great.
Conway Twitty. What?
So
Eddie Rabbit. Oh gosh. She's lost it. Oh, here we go.
I can envision his face. He looks like a rat, so it would
Wiener.
make sense. He's a weird looking dude.
I would have to say that okay, you got there's some really good country ballads out there. I know
Yes.
this isn't a music thing, but I think Charlie Rich's Behind Closed Doors is one of the best
Behind
songs
what?
ever.
Yes.
Behind what?
Charlie Rich, Behind Closed Doors.
Yes.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah, it's a piano oriented.
No, no, no.
I like piano. That's why I like Billy Joel. I like
no,
the piano in the
No,
music.
no. Yeah, I grew up with all of that. Like they used to
Yeah, oh, exactly. Yeah.
play on the records. My mom and dad. Yeah.
Eric. I'm not gonna
Oak Ridge
read that.
Boys, all that.
Bacon bringing back memories of my dad right now. There's the drop I like.
Yes. All of our dads, I think. I don't know.
I mean, I like a lot of music because my mom or my dad listened to it. I like the Carpenters because my mom used to listen to it all the time.
Yes. Well, Karen Carpenter was a badass drummer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a really good drummer. Yeah.
I think I saw something, a reel where they were saying in 1970 she was voted the best drummer in the world.
Really?
And she was going at it. Yeah.
If only she ate a few more drumsticks.
Stop it.
Tragic. Being the Fiend, old music is the best. What about Michael Jackson? He touched a lot of people. V.
So what? So the app is it playncaa.com?
It's March Madness. March Madness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called it's MM Live, I believe. March Madness. It should say March Madness Live.
The song by the Oak Ridge
It's not the
Boys was
CBS
okay,
one, right?
Vagina?
No.
What?
No. It should be March Madness Live. It should pop up like right away.
I lost the show hours ago, Eric. As soon as I accepted bacon.
You love it.
Oh, it's an easy show to do.
You love it.
Just sit back. I don't have to do anything except push the middle finger button. So what's the best middle finger? The guy's all right. I mean, this one's but I
don't understand. Okay, we had this conversation about the middle finger thing where people do the weird thing where your other fingers are only like halfway up the middle finger.
That's what I do. That's a West Coast thing because Paulie agrees with me. This is West Coast when you.
Yeah,
this looks like a woman to me when it's just the bare finger. You know. We used to, if you were in school and you did this, they'd go,
"You're gonna get beat up.
What are you, a girl? You have to pull your fingers down." But I was wrong because most of the country apparently does that. Yeah, I guess this is the weird way to do it. But West Coast, California, it was always pulling your fingers down and not having this bare big finger. Yes, we did have a discussion about that.
So the app is called NCAA March Madness Live.
What?
The app.
The app. So it's
NCAA March Madness Live.
What the heck was that?
And the app icon has NCAA in white, and then there's like a blue bracket underneath it.
Yeah, I think the girl beats out the umbrella barely, just because.
What are we talking about
the middle
with
fingers.
the umbrella?
I see the women's one. I don't
This
see the
one
men's
or the
one.
little girl. I think it's the girl, because she looks angry, and she's flipping off some other car. I think that's the best one versus the umbrella. The umbrella's clever because you don't know what's coming. I'm just a girl.
Y'all people need to stop with that road rage because people around here get shot.
Of course, it's Texas.
You don't mess around. Everybody's packing.
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess around with that.
March
Yeah,
Madness has
I can't
nothing
even
on
find the
shock
app.
and
I'm wondering
awe.
if it's not available here in Kanadistan.
What?
It's possible.
Cindy
Kanadistan.
votes for the umbrella. She likes the umbrella.
Well, that's just whack.
I know.
What's up, King Darren? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Hey, we're almost. Well, got 11 minutes.
You racist piece of shit.
Did I say something?
Capital One NCAA March Madness.
All right. Anyway, let me read a story while you're figuring that out.
Okay.
Here is what's this? This is New York Post. This apparently might make your memory better. Chewing on wood can boost your memory. How it works. Chewing on wood can boost your memory. Gum chewing has been shown to boost blood flow to the brain. I did not know that.
And let's be clear, not 12 wood, right?
Chewing on 12 wood. No, that probably
That's
causes
not going to make
cancer.
my brain clearer. I can
Chewing
promise
on
you that.
12 wood. No. 12 wood.
12 wood.
No, this is wood. So, gum chewing has been shown to boost blood flow to the brain. I did not know that. Enhancing alertness, focus, and cognitive function. No wonder Pete Carroll won a Super Bowl. He's chewing that gum on the sidelines. Makes him coach better. I didn't know that. Gum chewing boosts blood flow to the brain. So South Korean researchers discovered that another substance may be even more beneficial for the brain. Wood. Not
12 wood.
Not that one. A new study found that chomping on wooden medical tongue depressors for 5 minutes can increase levels of glutathione. Did I say that right, Bacon? Glutathione, Mr.
I don't know. I
Smarty
can't see the word, so I'm not sure. But it sounds like it's pretty good.
I would think that some of the wood would splinter off. I wouldn't do that.
I used to chew on popsicle sticks. I'd eat the popsicle and then I'd
Yeah.
gnaw on the stick. Higher GSH was linked to better memory. Quote, to the best of our knowledge, this is the first report indicating that mastication can alter the level of antioxidants in the human brain, and that an increase in brain antioxidant levels in associated with cognitive function.
What did you say?
I have to masturbate
I don't know,
at
I don't
work
know.
in order to concentrate.
I got lost at mastication.
I need more wood chewing so I can read that sentence. I
I
have
don't know
to
what
masturbate
mastication.
at work in order to concentrate.
I have to masticate at work in order to
Masticate.
concentrate, right? Yeah.
Masticate at
wood.
work.
12 wood.
27. Wait, they did a blind. Okay, so 52 healthy university students from Daegu, South Korea.
Hold on a second. Are you making fun of blind people?
You racist piece of shit.
I mean, not really. Maybe.
Okay.
52
All right, maybe.
healthy university. You know what? ADD theater kicking in. Since you brought up blind people, so I'm obsessed with this.
Why is there Braille at the drive-in ATM? I love that one.
So I'm following. I'm
Right?
watching these
Right? Do you know what I'm
YouTube
saying here?
videos.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I guess
This-
not to exclude them. We don't want to exclude them in any circumstance. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm
What?
watching some YouTube videos. This guy that was born blind, so he's never been able to see, and he's got a really good sense of humor about it. So he does like YouTube videos, and he answers questions and everything else. And someone was asking him like, "What are the things?"
Wait,
that...
you were born blind. Is this like the announcer asking like Warren Moon, how long have you been a black quarterback? Never mind.
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
So
all right.
people ask him
Continue,
things
please.
like,
Please.
you know,
continue.
what do you miss most? And he's like, I'd like to drive, stuff like that. And then they're like,
Yeah.
what are some of the challenges that sighted people probably wouldn't know? And he's like, well, when I wipe myself with toilet paper, I don't know how much I have to keep going. Like, how many times do I have to wipe? And I'm thinking, dang.
Well, I would think he's got to go a couple times with that one. This one here,
And you get wipes.
he's probably only got to do one wipe.
I'm sure, yeah.
This one here,
So he never knows.
I'm gonna
like,
guess it could be a one. That could be
how
a
many
one wiper.
times he
This
has
one
to
here,
wipe.
one wiper. This one here. Let's see. This one here. That's a 3 wiper right there. And then there's this one. I mean, who knows how long? And then finally, how long do you have to wipe for this one?
Grandpa.
Yeah, right. Come on, where is
But
it? Where
I
is
mean,
it?
it's interesting because that would be something I would. You just take it for granted.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you just
do.
wipe until you need to stop wiping.
Yeah, it's like
If
it's
you're
like
blind,
your
you don't know
right
how-
your right hand dominant. And what's one of the worst things that you notice first thing when you break your right hand? You got to go wipe yourself with your left hand.
Left hand. That's funny because I broke my my right arm when I was in first grade, and I don't remember that being a problem.
I broke
But
my left arm when I was
obviously-
in first grade. That's weird. Fell out of a tree.
Really? I fell.
Mm-hmm.
There was monkey bars. I fell.
Wait, you did say
And
you're
my arm
Polish,
got
right?
stuck.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Self-created drops. By
You know the
Bacon are
joke.
best.
You know the joke, right?
Being the fee
I
seems-
don't know. I'm not sure.
How do you get a one-armed Polish person out of a tree?
You racist piece of shit.
Right. You wave to them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
And I can
I
only
was
say
just-
that because I'm talking to a half Polish person.
Oh, please. I've
There's
heard it.
no way.
It doesn't bother me at all.
There's no way Lauren is
It's
still
funny.
here. Lauren checked out when they were
I
talking
don't
about
even know.
when
Miami
there was the Liz
Vice.
and Bacon show.
He didn't like
way
the.
he's still here.
And then I started in, and then yeah.
If you're born blind, how do you even understand that you are blind? Like, how
That's
can
the
somebody
beauty of that
explain
channel is
seeing to them?
it had to be explained to him when he got older.
Lauren's
They don't even know what
Oh,
seeing
jeez, he is
means.
here.
And
Yeah,
if you
he's
say,
here.
well, you get to see colors, you get to see things, and you're like, but what does it even mean to see? I don't know. I get real deep in thought about stuff
here's
like
here's the
that.
thing that so it's funny but not funny. So when you get people that are in like a service industry, or they could be, you're talking to a client, a patient, or whatever, and a blind person is there in front of you, they start to talk louder. It's like their hearing is fine. In fact, it's probably better than most people. So if anything, you want to talk softer.
Yes.
It's like, come on, people.
Hey,
Unreal.
look. First of all, I'm loud anyway. We all agree.
No.
on
He
that.
says, "Look."
No
Look,
way.
But
No-
when
no pun in-
someone does have an accent, and we're having trouble communicating, I yell louder, and it's so stupid. They're like, excuse me, where is the bus station? Oh, the bus station. Yeah, you go. It's like their hearing's fine. It's just
my
the
wife
language
gets
barrier. I do it, and it's horrible.
My wife gets really her level of volume goes up when she starts to wife-splain things, like really.
Wife-splain.
Yeah.
I've never heard wife-splain before. I always get accused of mansplaining, but I've never heard of wife-splaining.
Yeah, your middle name is Mansplain, dude.
Right. Yeah. Well, I over-explain everything. That's just who I am.
It's just, here's the thing, though.
It's
There's
just
the thing,
who you
and
are.
people need to give you a break. It's just you want them to get all the details.
Bingo.
Yes.
You're a very thorough person.
Listen.
Yes, I'm all about thorough.
I don't like being misunderstood. I've had more bad arguments when people misunderstood what I said.
But it's funny. You've seen the movie Singles, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so there's a scene in the movie where a guy gets a girl's number at the bar, and I'm not going to ruin it for you, but gets the number, and he calls her, and then as he's calling and he's leaving a message, the message goes, and so then he calls back again. He's trying to get the message, and it's just like, and he starts rambling, and he ends up leaving like 4 or 5 messages. And by the 5th message, he's, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of weirdo. And then it runs out, and it's like, every time I hear you mansplain something, it reminds me of that guy trying to make that phone call.
I can't tell
and
you
then
how many times
the
I
third,
get to
then
the
like
end
the
of the
last
recording.
call, she's actually there, and she picks up the phone and goes, "Don't ever call me again."
I never make it to the end of the voice recorder. I'm always, and before I can get to the end, it always cuts me off, and it drives me insane. Oh yeah, I just want to, and then next Thursday we're beep, and I'm like, oh son of a bitch, I didn't even tell him what we were doing next week. Yeah.
Message deleted.
Yeah, right. Right, exactly.
Next message.
Anyway.
It's real and I'm going to go off on it. So everybody knows I think most people know that I'm sober, and that I've been sober almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in May. Actually, 2 months from tomorrow.
I got
So
3 years in April.
One of the steps in AA is you have to do a deep inventory of yourself and list all your character defects. And it is the coolest thing I've ever done. I hated doing it, but when you're able to identify your own character defects, you realize, my God, I'm like fucked up, like how do people put up with me? You know what I mean? And then it makes it easier to tolerate, other people, and not maybe tolerate isn't the best word to use, but to understand other people.
You're talking about me, right? This is how you tolerate me?
No, you're good. Trust me. I'm talking about like my dumbass brothers who, you can't get through to them with a freaking, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Or people at work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have people at work that drive me up the wall.
Yeah.
What's worse is when
I don't
you're
like people that make the same mistake. Like, once, twice, 3 times, but when you've made the same mistake a dozen times, that drives me insane.
Yes.
Stop
Mine is the people that goof
making
off.
that mistake that I've told you about a dozen. Stop doing that.
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating when you know you've done a good explanation to somebody and they still mess it up, or
You must
it's
think I'm
like you're
pretty
trying to explain something to somebody and they're like, yeah, I know, and you're just thinking to yourself,
Cut you
no,
off,
you
yes.
don't. Like, why are you not listening to me? You're gonna F this up, you know?
Yeah.
I
But
used
some
to do
people
that
just shut down.
as a young person all the time. I would go, oh, I get it, and I'd fuck it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people
Which-
just
which-
shut down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Charlie Brown.
Which partially explains why you're more thorough now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? My best example of that, what you just said, Bacon, though, when I was in the military, there was all you get a whole cross section, basic training. You get a whole cross section of America, right? People from all over the place. And I remember when we started M16 training, I had never shot anything other than like a BB gun. And even that, my dad needn't oh, you do this, whatever.
And you talk about something serious.
Yes. But everybody that was like, I've been hunting since I was 6. My pappy took me out and we used to hunt deer and skin the deer and I'm the best shot. And they were the worst shots because they
probably have bad
listen
habits
to the instructor and they had bad habits or habits for a rifle and not M16. And I was listening to everything because I never shot one. I was very serious, like, oh, shoot, I got the serious
You're
weapon
probably
in
top
my
of the
hand.
class.
And so they're like, you put your legs here and you put your arm up here and do this and this and this. And I did everything the way they said it. And I was the best shot in the company. I got the award.
Yeah.
I shot 39 out of 40 targets. And those guys, I've been hunting since I was 6. They missed half the targets. They had to go re-qualify because they were holding the rifle differently than it's supposed to be. Anyway, that's the best thing is the know-it-alls didn't do shit.
Now here's another thing though. So my wife and I, very good swimmers. We were competitive swimmers in high school, lifeguards for several years. We were on lifeguard competition teams, so lots of different kinds of swimming. When we started learning how to scuba dive, it was difficult for us because we're used to being able to breathe out of our nose, holding our breath and stuff like that. To be breathing underwater, it was weird. And then some people that weren't necessarily, as comfortable as swimmers or that, proficient in the water, they were like, boom, they would pick it up right away. So it was just, and then of course, granted, when you had to do the long swim in order to qualify for it, right? We're just like, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to finish it. And we're just like kind of cheering them on. No, you guys can do this. You can do this, Which is kind of stupid because, you have buoyancy vests and stuff like that. You're not going to be swimming like 1,000 yards to get to notice I use yards too. You're not going to be swimming 1,000 yards to get, you've got buoyancy stuff and everything, right? It's just like, it's so stupid. But it's interesting though, because like you said, you get these people that have these other skills, but if they would be, if they just sat there and listened and took what they had, and maybe they would have hit 40 out of 40 targets if they would have just listened.
Yep. I missed the one.
Yeah.
And that cost me Hawkeye.
Yards.
I hate that. I missed one target. I would have been Hawkeye.
So funny you say that, Bacon. I remember when I was at school, we always thought the metric system was going to take over at any time. That's what we were made to believe.
That whole, I don't know what his name is.
And we have been resilient.
I don't know what that comedian's
Sticking
name
with the
is, but
yards.
when they do that thing on SNL about the yards and and then we're gonna have a sport with an oblong ball and we're gonna call it football, and you're gonna kick it with your feet. No, you're gonna use your hands, or only part of the time. And that is like the best line. And then they talk about
what's interesting to me is why are some sports measured by yards or feet and other sports is
totally
meters.
Weird. It's totally
It
weird.
is really weird.
Yep.
I'm
totally
just
weird.
now having epiphanies. And even sodas are liters, but there's not gallons of soda, but there's gallons of milk. Why?
And Rome was talking the other day
Why?
about bottles of wine and stuff, and he was saying, "Oh, that's a 750." Well, do you know what the 750 is? Like, I don't know, you're 750 grams. What are you, ounces?
Milliliters,
No,
yeah.
it's milliliters. No.
Yeah.
And do you know how many milliliters are in a liter? Most people probably don't know. So it, whatever. But it is easier. It's more standardized, right? So
It's
it is
just
what
like
it is.
who decides? Who made these decisions? That's what I want to know.
It's so American though. I mean, come on, let's face it. I mean, that certain arrogance and that everybody portrays on you guys. It's like, we're America, that part of it.
Right.
And I know that the vast majority of people aren't like that. It's just that it speaks to the stereotype of the loud, obnoxious, arrogant, gun-toting Americans, right?
You racist piece of shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just heading for that one.
Oh, by the way, what's happened? I know I'm a tangent person myself. The aren't they changing the first downs now in football where it's not going to be the chains anymore?
Well, they're not using chains anymore. It's not.
What is it going to be? Lasers?
I think they're going to use something like the
along the sidelines.
They're going to have a camera, so they're going to
something like the surveyors use, or
well, they're going to have an overhead camera.
Wait for
They're
this.
going to base it on where the camera is, so they're going to measure it up.
Makes sense though. Like, let's get out a piece of paper and see if it,
Having
remember
a
that
ref
one?
run out there and guess where the ball is, and then when it's close, they get a chain. It's like you're spotting it where the ref thinks it was.
But we're not going to review penalties.
Canada's not much better. I mean, the CFL still uses yards on their football
Go home
field.
to mommy.
That shut everyone up. Anyway,
We've covered a lot.
We have. This show didn't go. The shows never go anywhere where I thought, but this one.
Sorry
really
about
didn't
that.
go anywhere. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
We will have that polo. We will have that polo exchange about that I talked about, Liz. So maybe not tonight.
I already,
quick,
I already forgot.
Based on, I want to get back
we'll
to
get
one.
to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Based on what Liz said.
The ladder.
In the 70s.
I thought you already knew that stuff. I thought you already knew that
The
stuff.
staircase, and not the. Yes.
I was born in 69. Anyway, I was born in 1969. And somewhere around 74, 75, 76, this country said, okay, we're going to go on to the metric system. So they started teaching us metrics, the metric system. So for 2 years, I'm learning centimeters, and there's 10 millimeters or 100. And then someone got reelected or someone changed their mind and said, we're not doing that. And then they started teaching us I got so screwed up for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Because 12 inches to a foot. Wait, I'm like, 10, isn't it 10 inches a foot? No, that's centimeters and meters. No, we're back on the foot. It's 12 inches. They fucked us up because they taught us one way and then they flipped it. So between first and second grade, I'm learning metrics, and third grade, we went back to standard. And it was the stupidest shit. And that's what we do in this country. We never fulfill anything. We go and then, we don't want to do it. And what's even worse is now you have car engines where you have to have 2 full sets of tools. You have to have a metric set because they use metric parts, and you have to have the standard set because most of the engine is standard, but you have metric pieces like Mazda and Ford. You'd have a Ford with some Mazda parts, and those were metric. It's a pain in the ass. Don't you do it, Eric. I'm muting that thing, bastard. Ruined my show last week. If I want to spank it, I have a sponsor.
Of course, you just cracked me up.
Eric last week said,
when you get fired up about something, you do not hold back.
It pissed me off
I'm not
because
an idiot.
It screwed us all up in school. It's like
I know.
I'm a dick. When
You're a dick?
This was my fault. In high school, I wanted to be multilingual. I thought that was cool, so I took German and Spanish at the same time. That was the stupidest thing I ever did. It's stupid. At the same semester, I'm taking German and Spanish. Well, that didn't go very well.
You racist piece of shit.
Right? Anyway, we got to get out.
Okay.
We got to get out. I'm sorry to interrupt your telephone call. You two can Zoom call each other and finish the conversation.
That was a good time. Oh, I'm going to bed. Sun's
That's
going
where I'm
down.
getting ready to go.
are mad at me.
I got another
Germans.
long ass day tomorrow.
This guy is fucking stupid.
Okay. There's a funny comedian out there. He's Finnish. I can't remember his name. Ismo or something like that. And he talks about, because you said I've got a long ass day tomorrow. He talks about the different forms of. Just look up Ismo, ISMO.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you go on TikTok?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Not TikTok. Instagram,
Okay.
like Reels.
Okay,
and stuff, maybe.
Instagram or YouTube, whatever. Look up Ismo, ISMO, and then ass. And it's a funny bit that he does about as you say, oh, if you have a long day, it's a long day. If you have a long ass day, it's still just a long day, but you're trying to tell people that it's much longer than, it's just
Yeah.
funny.
I'll check it out for sure.
You'll get a kick out of it. You'll be
Well, this was
cracking up.
fun, guys.
It was fun, Liz. Why don't you come on more?
This will be next month. Everything will be a lot more calm in this household. We're just trying to.
Is he graduating?
No, next year. But right now, Saturday, big UIL competition. So they've been having late rehearsals. Today they got out early. That's why I was able to come on.
What's that mean?
But the next University Interscholastic League. So now is the season for all the debate. It's theater, and Saturday is their big competition. So he's playing Dr. Maudsley. He's really good at it.
Very nice. Bacon and I didn't procreate, so we got to live through you. He has no kids. I have no kids.
Yep,
he's a great kid. He's a good kid. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Anyway, so the Rhino NCAA bracket.
So if you see if you see two Headstroms in the bracket challenge, the one that's at 0 is the one I couldn't get into, so I might just make another account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make
I know that Tyler is very astute. Is that the right word? Astute?
Yes.
I know Tyler is very good at these kinds of things because he was helping a lot of people last year. So if you want to maybe
get Tyler's
Shut up, Tyler.
Tap his resources.
Everyone's talking about Tyler. Tyler.
Do you want that? You want to end with that one?
Go ahead. Do it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And again, Tyler is running around, high-fiving all of X, I'm sure. And what are we talking about right now? We're talking about Tyler all morning long. Tyler is getting national run. Tyler is getting all this attention. Nobody knew who this guy was.
That's funny. All right.
What was that from? The 12 and 12 challenge?
No,
that was
even
when
our Tyler. It was.
That was when who was the Auburn head coach, and he went after this kid Tyler or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
This Tyler kid was whatever. Anyways, so
gotcha.
Trolled him.
Hey, as the admin of that bracket challenge, by the way, Liz, can you delete people?
I will check, and
Okay.
I'll hit you up on Twitter DM.
Yeah, I'll DM you and I'll let you know which one to delete. Which one to delete if we have to. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, thanks,
All
Horse.
right.
We'll see you
Thanks,
guys later.
Back
Peace
tomorrow,
out.
Waterhole Wednesday. Who knows who's going to show up? No,
Have
we
a
never
great
know. I didn't know Bacon was going to be here. I didn't know Liz was going to be here. So there we go.
For sure.
We'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Waterhole. Thanks for showing up,
Indeed.
everyone. Hey, those of you that fell asleep in the chat, can you wake people, nudge them over? I have this to myself. They're
Get outta
gone.
here.
Oh no, Bacon's still here. Liz left. Wake up those of you in the chat that fell asleep, and Lauren's got an early day tomorrow, so give Lauren a nudge real quick. All right, be back tomorrow. I guess all these weird news stories will go tomorrow. You got your chewing wood story.
Hey!
12
Hey!
wood.
So now go and chew your wood so that you can get smarter.
Hey!
And
Waking those people up.
Eric says, thank HH, Liz, and Bacon Bits. Bye, Gail. See y'all later. Be back tomorrow. Why am I yelling? See you later. Bye.